Hello and welcome to the video. I am the Cosmic Turtle and thank you so much for checking out the channel. Alright, so it was Maugio who followed me the other day, because for some reason all the names have gone blank. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. I'm going to be continuing my playthrough for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order on the Xbox Series X. We're playing it on New Game Plus, I believe, and on the Jedi Knight normal difficulty. I do have the two harder difficulties on my YouTube channel if you want to check them out. Watch me get killed by everything, I suppose, at some point or another, I imagine. But yeah, so we're just going to be trying to go through this at a fairly, speedy pace, I guess. Not going to be hanging around doing too much, just want to see all of what this game has to offer on the newest generation of Xbox consoles. I'll check to see if you can hear me in a moment. Just need to make sure everything with the stream is correct. Yeah. Ah, thank you. Right, okay. So let's just get right into it then. Get my dashboard loaded so I can see messages if they pop up. You never know, today could be the day I explode and have 1 million watchers. Could you imagine? I'd be more confused why 1 million people suddenly came back to watch this game, to be honest. There's like 300 people watching it right now. So if I got 1 million, I'd be more than confused. Right. Yeah, so like I said, I'm trying to go through the game quite fast, but I am still getting collectibles here and there, because they level you up. So you do still need to collect the Force Echoes, that sort of jargon. What's this message?
If only they knew the
truth. It's Mav! How are you doing? What was that? Do a vwoob, vwoob, tst, pew pew, vwob, vwam, psh. I reckon I can do that. That sounds doable to me.
See him? Empire isn't the only thing we have to worry about.
I got a red lightsaber now, Mav. I'm not quite sure why, but I have an Inquisitor outfit as well. Either I just never noticed this being added into the game ages ago, or they added it with this newest version, this newest update.
Such a thing.
What indeed? A Lord Vader, maybe? Probably not. Bit beneath him, innit?
Something smells like old oil. Sorry, buddy, not you.
Say old oil.
Water.
Nice. I haven't played it since the launch, but this is like the third time I've streamed it now. For some reason, it seems to be a game I keep going back to. So I streamed it obviously when the game first came out. I had done that on like the hard mode, and it done really well for me. By the end of the stream, I was having like 20-30 people watching at a time. So I ended up streaming it again a couple of weeks later on the Jedi Grandmaster difficulty, which is the absolute hardest. And by the end of that playthrough again, I had like 20 to 25, maybe a little bit less than the first time, I believe, but still like quite a lot of people watching.
Hey, Grease, you busy?
Well,
and the person who regularly watches me, Hastruka, he said he'd be interested in seeing it.
So,
my best game was Resi 4, got like 28 viewers. That's awesome.
Looks like you
I still haven't played Resi 4. I need to play it. Aren't they doing a remake for it?
I mean, it doesn't get better than me.
Yeah, okay. All I wanted to say was thanks.
You're welcome.
I think this is the best I've had for views. There might be another game I'm forgetting which got good views as well. Oh, that was early. Oh yeah, hit him again. Aha! There you go. Oh, foolish move. Alright. That would have been good if it worked out though, wouldn't it? There we go. I think so. It's never been officially confirmed though, but it's been leaked so many times. Yeah. Well, we could go for a walk when I'm finished. I wouldn't mind doing a bit more. Sorry about that. What is this? Oh shit, wrong button. Oh, I'm dead. Oh. Oh my god. So I probably shouldn't do it that way. That was intense. More intense than it needed to be.
Let's head out.
Oh, there is one with this speed was. Oh. Right. Again. Oh, you bastard. Why isn't he freezing? What is this? Right. So never up here, man. Ah, the first one must have fallen off the map. I don't mind, it's up to you. Okay. Yeah, better to not risk having someone break in and steal me.
These plants kind of remind me of Grease's fur.
Grease's fur, you say? Alright, let's kill us some space goats. Ow! So one of my least favourite enemies in the game. I'm not sure if you're still here, Mav, but if you are, what do you think of that Microsoft Flight Simulator? Why can't I heal in the water?
Help, BD!
Alright, I need to start playing slower. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm taking hits that I shouldn't be taking. I'm making the mistakes I made in my my earlier playthroughs, where I was trying to get through the game at a speedy pace. But when I should be taking my time in combat, I'm rushing and taking hits I shouldn't be taking. See, it's difficult then, because then there's times like that one where you just hit something and it dies easily. And here I thought I was late today. No, I ended up popping to the cinema, so it's a much later start time. How you doing? Worked out well for everyone then? Well, it sounds of it. Can I make that jump? Hey, we can make the jump. Oh, never mind. Don't hit that one. Alright. Yeah, I've only been going for 10 minutes now as well, so you've barely missed anything. Although I'm going to run back over here because there's a legendary monster or creature in that area, so we better get our stims and health back. And you went and played Final Fantasy yesterday. I did. I know I'm a monster. I just didn't know what else to play. Cause you mentioned using like a bit of a Star Wars mood a little while back, so I thought you'd want to watch this. And I did a shorter stream. Even my favourite game, when you play it when I'm away, I'm a monster. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again to you. Oh, what's this? Improved stims. That's going to come in handy for healing. So I get repulse. What is that? I can't even see those buttons. Right, yeah, we've got a big enemy we've got to kill now. Well, actually, we don't have to. We can avoid him, I believe. But we're going to kill him. Or die trying. And with any luck, we'll actually... that big thing that I killed a moment ago before running over here. Hopefully, we'll be able to climb up the little ledge without getting his attention. Because the whole point of running back was to get my health and stims back. If I get knocked by him, it's going to defeat the purpose a little bit, isn't it? No, I got his attention. Come on, come over here, you. Oh, that was close. Come on, Cal, up you go, boyo. There we are. No, you don't want to interact with that. Must be because the what's it called? I can't remember what those things are called, those giant things, but yeah. What was this? I came home about half an hour ago and was already feeling sort of bad for probably making you think I'm avoiding the stream now because of all the politics. No, I wouldn't have thought that. I would have hoped it wasn't because of that. No, I'm trying to stay away from that sort of conversation anyway, because the last, like, it's coming up a lot just because I've been feeling shit recently, and I guess I'm just trying to talk about something, and because that's what's been popping up on YouTube for me all the time, that's what's in my mind. But like I've mentioned, I really don't like talking about those sort of topics because they get me riled up over something half the time I don't really have much of an interest in, because you know, it's just from so long ago. It's just fascinating, but a lot of people don't like to talk about it in a nice way. Otter videos. I could watch an otter video. It's just one of those things. It happens often enough. I'll have a string of days or whatever where I just feel crap, and there's not really much I can do about it. It'll pass. Like, I'll go back to normal, but it's just lasted a bit longer than I would like at the moment. He's walking the opposite way. When he comes back around now, we'll do a drop attack on him. Yeah, I suppose we do, sadly. It'd be nice if none of us did, and we're all happy all the time. But sadly, that's just not how the world works. Wow, this dickhead, he got eyeballs. He can see me from here. Alright. I guess no sky attack for me now. That's never happened before. I didn't know he could see me up there. Block him! What are you doing? Oh my god!
BD, stim here!
Alright, try to get some blocks, is it? Or deflect feet.
Need an assist!
Alright. Come on, Cal. There we are, I've gotten into my groove a little bit more now. before getting clobbered. It's the dashes? Oh my god! What a cock. I know all about the... died. So it's the rolls it is. You roll away from it, then he's just like, nah. I refuse to allow this dodge to get in the way of my combo. And he just knocks you anyway. Yeah, like, I suppose that's just why, I don't know if they have, but why the streams might have felt off recently, because I'm either talking not much or I'm talking too much. Like, I feel like I'm trying to fill the gap because I don't want there to be silence. Where before I know I talk a lot anyway. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm normally a quiet streamer. Cause I know I'm not. I talk a lot because I feel I've seen things online that says if you're quiet, it's just like boring or it's awkward, and so I try to talk. But then, if I don't know what to talk about, because you know nothing particularly noteworthy is happening in the game, it just goes to what I've been watching recently or what I've been doing. Like now would be fine because I could talk. I watched that Suicide Squad movie today, so I could talk about Suicide Squad, or that movie Old. I'm not sure if you know about that one. That's in the cinema currently as well. I watched that on Monday or Tuesday, so I could talk about that. So I got two easy options at the moment. Hooah! Home in on him. It's like a flipping Halo 3 sword attack, that was, isn't it? Right, why am I even dashing? What's the point? Hello.
Little help, BD.
Right, so the answer is not to do a roll, because for some reason Cal gets clobbered when you do a roll. You just got to do a single dash like that. Except for when you do the single dash sometimes and he hits you anyway, I suppose. I haven't been to the cinema or to the movies in ages. I can't remember the last film I saw. I can't help you there, sadly. It's been ages. I can't even predict that. I could guess one of the Marvel movies, I suppose. I may need to leave this guy. I feel like I'm just not in the right headspace today to be to persevere. I feel like I'll kill him by fluke. I'm just. I'll have another try, I mean, just to see what happens, but it's not my day today. The problem is when I'm feeling like this, when I stop streaming, sometimes I don't end up streaming for like a week or two. So I try to force myself, even if I'm really not in the mood to stream on the day. It helps when I got a fun game that I'm enjoying playing, but then it doesn't help when the fun game is also a ball ache at times. Like, who the hell is reattaching these wires? Honestly, tubes even. Who is repairing those? Wherever you are, fuck up. Stop it. So let's just. Oh, look at that damage! Just, oh, for fuck's sake! Why does it hit me from so far away? Like, yeah, I know you got long arms, but come on, game, you're taking the piss with me there.
Hey, BD.
Yeah, have it. Right in the ass. There we go, right. There we go, we are then. Well, streaming should be fun. If you can't be, I'll do something different. I'll still be here when you come back. Yeah, it's more me. I'm worried that, because like I said, I've done it a few times. when I start getting into it and it starts flowing, I do enjoy it and I have fun, and I'm glad that I did. Right, that's not how push works. That was all right. That. Right, that was weird. My controller just stopped working, but the light was still on. So as far as my controller was concerned, it was still turned on. It just stopped working. How strange. Yeah, like, you know, in like 10-15 minutes or so, I'll start feeling into it. You know, like I'll be enjoying myself and I'll be happy and glad that I did stream. It's just getting the motivation to initially start sometimes is a struggle. BD? Ah, there he is. Alright. Now what was that? There was a button prompt appearing then. What was this? Yeah, I know what you mean. I know that feeling, not streaming in about a year and a half now. It's just like, you know, when you just can't be arsed and it's just it's not your day. Sometimes not your day becomes not your week and then not your month. Because it's happened a few times where I decided to just hang back on streaming for a little bit and then it snowballed way longer than I planned. But I'm trying to not let myself get into that again. Especially since, like, with my situation with my eyes and everything, I can't really do much else. If I don't stream, I'll just be sat at home. Well, not necessarily at home, but, you know, I could be out, like, having a stroll or popping into the centre or whatever, but I still won't be doing much. It's not like I can go to work and just... Ah, take that, you bastard! Ah! There we are, got rid of him. I play music, you might remember, and I've neglected practice for a long time. Now coming back to it is hard, but I'm always glad when I do. Well, that's what I had before I moved out. When I lived with, like, my mum, I was able to play drums. And that was my way of relaxing. I would play drums, I'd play drums, I'd enjoy that. But when I moved out, that was no longer an option. Because that's too high. You know, I can't really bring a drum kit around with me all the time. It's going to be a ball ache, for one. And I feel like I would struggle even more than I do to get a property. Ah, it's like here. You can't jump on it. That's stupid. I struggle getting places to rent even more so if I also told them I have a drum kit and I want to play drums in your house. You know? So, no, see, that's way too. Wait, can you stay there while I go over here, by any chance? What are you doing over here? Okay. There's a secret in there. I don't remember how you get to it now, though. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't it something to do with this wire over here? There we go. That was it. Ah, no! Oh, God. Oh, shit, what's happening? Oh, get out of there, cow! Right, I got a plan. I got a plan. Ah, shit. It won't let me stop it. Oh, God. Stop it now, Cal. Stop it. Gosh, it's going tits up, I tell you. Right, Cal, you fucking useless knobhead. Yeah, that was a bit of a conundrum, wasn't it? Alright, wait a minute. Let's swim over here. See, I can stop it. Right, there we go. No! Oh, that was close. What kind of force sensitive is he? He can't use his force power while he's in water. No, that one doesn't work, does it? You won't climb out of this one. Ah, shit. Not too early. Swimming takes a lot of brain. Apparently it does, doesn't it? Oh, fuck off, game. Right, I know this was not that hard. This was quite an easy thing to achieve, so I don't know why all of a sudden I can't do it. Now get back on it, you. No, it's too early. If I try, no, that's where I've put it every other time, and he won't climb up it. Oh, now he climbs up it, knob. It's like 4 times I tried that, and he was like, nah. It's still John Marston, his influence. I know he's infecting everything I try playing now.
The ship went down.
Well, I figured it out. Oh, for fuck's sake. This needs to be on for the door to open. There we go.
Just what we needed.
Yeah, Suicide Squad was an interesting movie. I didn't enjoy the first one all that much. I thought it was a bit of a shit movie, to be honest, the first one. This one wasn't too bad. It was quite fun. There's a giant shark man in it, which I found amusing.
My men are scanning the wreckage now. We'll find them.
Is that Captain? Oh no, that's not It's not Rex. It's just a clone trooper.
Probably the squad. Hang on. It's from the Supreme Chancellor.
Ah, from the Supreme Chancellor. He's executing Order 66. What am I doing again? How do I get out of here? Ah. Right, so... No, that's too early. Right, if I try this, if I can just like freeze it while it's up, no, you can't freeze it while it's already frozen. Oh, Cal, you absolute shit stain. Isn't Suicide Squad about a bunch of anti-heroes or outright villains? Doesn't have Harley Quinn. Yeah, it's villains who are forced to like be heroic. But I find the movie does a pretty bad job of portraying that. Oh, I was close. Because in the movie, they make them feel like heroes, more or less, not villains, just doing heroic-ish stuff. But they're supposed to be villains who are forced into helping, I believe. I'm not the biggest fan of DC. Not for any particular reason. I just never have been. You know. I prefer the Marvel comics, I prefer the Marvel movies, but I watch the DC movies as well, most of them anyway. I'm not like one of those people who are, like you see online, it's like the PlayStation and Xbox people in there. Whenever a new Marvel movie comes out, they're like, oh, the DC fanboys are crying or whatever, and whenever a DC movie comes out, it's the reverse. I can't be asked for any of that nonsense either. I don't follow it with the consoles, I don't do it with the movies. Although it is undisputable that the Marvel movies have performed better, and you know, but maybe DC now is going to finally catch up. They'll start taking their time a little bit more, not just rushing into doing the team-up movies. Is where they went wrong. Let's scan him now. No. Definitely can't scan him. I really need some sort of search engine where I can type in the name of a superhero and it spits out the franchise they belong to. Well, which hero do you not know which franchise they belong to? Which... Oh, this way, innit? Hey! Are you colorblind, soldier? I have a red lightsaber. I am clearly a Sith.
Ow. Find something?
Hey, now we got the probe droid. Like, a scan of him anyway. Just about everyone. Well, I like the big ones. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and say the Flash. They're all DC characters. But then Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Ant-Man, they're all Marvel characters. But then there are other ones which makes them more complicated. Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are comic book characters. They started off at, I believe, Mirage Comics, but now IDW is another comic book current company which makes the Turtles comics. There's a comic company called Image Comics. They made or published The Walking Dead, as well as Spawn. Deadpool is Marvel.
All squads on red alert.
But Deadpool is kind of like a copy of a DC character called Deathstroke. Because Deathstroke's name is Slade Wilson and Deadpool's name is Wade Wilson.
Appreciate it, BD.
They also basically look the same, have a very similar like fighting style. But Deathstroke came out sooner. The only difference is I believe Deathstroke doesn't have the same personality as Deadpool. Because obviously, like, you know, he's a wisecracker, he's aware he's in some sort of media, so he breaks the fourth wall all the time. Watchmen. I've never really read Watchmen. I believe they're either DC or Vertigo, which I believe is like an offshoot of DC.
Grease is cooking. Now it's getting even stronger.
Or something like that. I'm sure they are like published by DC, but like not the actual the main DC. Oh yeah, DC Comics, I just checked, I was correct. I've never read Watchmen or watched the movie. I know certain things about it, like was it Dr. Manhattan, some giant naked blue man who was like super powerful. Is it Rorschach, the guy who has the like the mask with the ink splot on it? I know like a couple of the characters from watching comic related videos, but I've never actually read their comic, so I don't know their story. Down we go. Don't worry about that, you. We're going this way. No, no movement here. Ah, shit. Hey, come on, I dodged that. Why is the game being a cunt? It's not dodging when I'm dodging. My guy just stood still for a moment there.
Right here, BD.
Ah, yeah, that's right. No bed. Left is really bad taste in my... oh, left a really bad taste in your mouth. Oh, come on! I read your message and I got knocked off the cliff. Man, those droids are creepy. They are. They remind me of the androids from Alien Isolation. Or Alien Isolation. They'd come up to you and say, oh, stop it, you're being hysterical, then punch you in the face, and it was creepy as hell. But they hung around way too long, and then they stopped being creepy and started being annoying.
This motor should do the trick. How does it feel?
I believe that the droids, well, it first appeared, I think it was Rogue One, I think it was I believe. There was just one that's part of the crew.
There's got to be a way to the tomb now.
You know how it is, part of the ship, part of the crew. Up we go! Sure is Rogue One. Oh yeah, no, ignore that. Up we go! And now you can activate it. Although I should probably meditate to get my my Smizmar back. Because the people I've knocked out... oh no, the people I've knocked out downstairs, if I've got to go there again, they will be back. So let's risk... oh, for fuck's sake, man, why didn't you grab it? What's wrong with you?
BD.
Right.
I hope we don't end.
Go away. Go away.
Watch him, I need a minute. Move in.
We should chase him.
Bye bye.
Blasting again.
Oh, you didn't fall off the thing, bastard.
Jedi hit.
I've got him.
Please, if anyone's got me, it's going to be that guy back there who keeps shooting at me. Right, that's it. Get you! Stop me from doing anything. If you're not falling off the cliff.
We'll take him down easy.
Will you know? Because you're really showing that. Well, that nearly became a shit show, that did, didn't it? Pulled it back though. But I'm pretty sure we've got to fight a Purge Trooper soon, and one of my least favourite variations of Purge Troopers. Huh? Oh, it was just you. Come on, one more feeling. Idiot. There isn't a non-multiplayer video game with permadeath, is there? Fire Emblem. Every Fire Emblem game has permadeath. It's like a role-playing strategy game, but it's only on Nintendo. And it's a game I would have very happily done a playthrough for by now, because I love Fire Emblem. In that game, if you haven't played it, you may have already played it though, but you control like an army of characters that you either recruit throughout the story or acquire them in a different way depending on the version or the entry that you're playing. But unless it's a main story pivotal character, such as your character, if they die, they remain dead. Unless you play on an easier mode that turns off permadeath. Why aren't I blocking? Fuck off. Wait, what? Why aren't you dead? No! I've only ever heard of Fire Emblem. It's really good. If you've got a Switch, you should get free houses. If you don't have a Switch, you should emulate the others because they're very expensive games to come by for like the original platform. Unless you got like a couple £100, you want to just, or euros, I guess. You know that you're just not spending, and you've always wanted to buy an overpriced Game Boy game for with. Yeah, we'll just roll with whatever I just said.
A worker left their tools in a hurry. They
Never
were
played
anxious to
them,
locate
never
relics.
watched
They're also
playthroughs.
careless of the
But if
history
I'm
buried
ever
here.
able to stream Fire Emblem, I would happily do it. I just the Switch is too weak of a console to run a game and stream at the same time. Oh, I guess he doesn't want to do that in the air. Alright, child. Ah. My bad. But they're really fun games. Have you ever played Super Smash Bros? Because if you have, you've seen quite a few Fire Emblem characters in that.
My men will double their effort. We'll
Oops.
get inside, Officer Crane.
I don't know why I had no momentum after that jump then. That was odd. I've seen Roy and Marth. Well, Marth is from the original Fire Emblem game. He's like the original protagonist. And Roy is from one of the mentioned expensive Game Boy versions. Was it Sacred Stones he's from, and something else I believe. But Roy was my original favourite Fire Emblem character from Smash Bros. And then when I got Smash Bros, when I got Fire Emblem for the first time, I got very lucky because I managed to get one of the GameCube ones, the GameCube one. It's called Path of Radiance, and the main character from that game is a man named Ike, and he is my overall favourite Fire Emblem character. He's really cool. He's in the latest Smash Bros games, even still.
Kestus. How predictable. Oh yes,
Hello.
I know your name, your past, and most importantly, about Cordova.
That's not possible.
Where did he hide the holocron? Outstanding. Very well. You won't dodge the next.
Sneaky extra there. Yeah, this time you have to actually beat her. Well, not beat her, but you know, you won't get to win this fight just by taking damage. You have to actually deal damage to the second sister. Oh yeah, well, what about that?
Defeat me.
What about now?
A partial skill.
Coming from you. Ow! I should be close to beating her now. I think it's like half health you need to whittle her down to.
Here.
Ah, shit. Hehe. There we are. Any minute now I should have it.
Your demise draws nearer.
Ow. My demise? Oh, sugar. Oh no, apparently it's more than half health. There we go. Now I got it. No! What are you doing? No! Oh, my back. My poor back. How many sisters are there? Well, there's brothers as well. There's the second sister, the ninth sister,
You're learning.
and
Not quite as gifted as
the
Sarah's
Grand
last
Inquisitor is
apprentice,
number
but
1,
not
and that's a
bad.
man. I think it says like the third brother, the
I'm
fourth
surprised
brother.
she didn't tell you. Sarah was never good
Depending
at
on
keeping
gender,
secrets.
it's either brother
And you
or
know her
sister,
so
but they
well,
only
huh?
show you 2 of them in this game. So there's
She
at least
was
9 of them. I don't think there's the
Cracked in
10th
Imperial
brother or
torture
sister. I think there are 9 in
Surrendered
total.
the location of her naive Padawan. They would never have found me. If it wasn't for her.
I'll quickly Google how many
She betrayed
Inquisitors
me.
are there.
Trilla.
In the flesh.
I won't let you manipulate me.
Oh, there are
So sure are
11 known Inquisitors
When faced
apparently.
with a choice to protect herself or her Padawan, she chose self-interest. She'll sell you out too.
Well, I can handle myself.
There's the Grand
Can you afford
Inquisitor,
to take that chance?
the second sister, the
Your
fifth
new
brother,
master
the
harbors
sixth
great
brother,
darkness.
seventh sister,
The look on her face when she
eighth
saw what they
brother,
had done to me,
the ninth
as I am
sister, the 10th brother,
She turned,
alright. And then
exposing her true
there's
nature.
a unidentified
She
Inquisitor and a
used
unidentified
the dark
female
side.
Inquisitor,
She cut herself
a
off from the force.
unidentified
Oh?
female Inquisitor
How long
on
before she
Dathomir,
cracks and betrays
and
you
a
too?
unidentified
Is
helmeted
that who you want
Inquisitor,
beside you when you
a
find the
unidentified Twi'lek Inquisitor.
What
Yeah,
would
so those are all the
Darth Paul
Inquisitors
say?
that have
You have
appeared
no
in
right to
every
mention
media
his
for Star
name.
Wars.
I
There are
wonder,
11 of them in total.
What would he think if he could see his Padawan now?
So apparently there are
Skulking in
10.
the
There's at
shadows
least
with the
10 at one
betrayer,
time.
granting her access to a legion of impressionable students.
I won't let anyone touch them.
Because in the comics, Vader has killed some of his Inquisitors. So I
I thought the
guess
same thing.
there's
once.
only ever 10 at once, and if he's displeased or dissatisfied, he will kill you and probably replace you. But all the Inquisitors are force sensitive. So, you know, if it wasn't for the fact that Triller there was going easy, you know, Cal wouldn't be able to beat her, I don't think, if she wanted to kill him. Because he is a Padawan level Jedi.
Thanks for the help back there,
But
BD.
obviously,
Saved my life.
Triller was also a Padawan
And got
when
us
she got
closer to the
turned
tomb.
into an Inquisitor. But then she did get more training with the dark side, so she's no longer Padawan. Whereas Cal has resumed his sort of Jedi journey, but he hasn't got a master to train him and make him stronger. He's having to learn on the little solo, isn't he? I like her. We can keep her. Alright then. We can keep her. I seen a thing that someone wanted for a part 2 of this game, which I don't agree with what the person wants, but I can't tell you what they wanted because it's a spoiler. So
found
I'll
it.
tell you if I
Feels
remember when I get to the end of
Different
the
than
game.
other tomb. I don't know.
Well, it didn't work for Luke,
I don't like it.
because Luke had old Ben, who was General Obi-Wan Kenobi, who gave him the basic training of being a Jedi, and then he met Grandmaster Yoda. Obviously, they didn't have these titles when he met them, but he met two of the strongest Jedi in the Order. And he did have,
I found
even
it,
though it was
but
very basic training from them, he did still receive
Didn't
training
tell
from
me.
them.
Because she's a liar.
And he also had access to,
how?
what's it called?
I
Like
rerouted
Obi-Wan's
communication
journal,
the
which I believe
moment
also
you
had
tried to
lessons
contact her.
for Jedi, or
Slicing
his
encrypted
training.
transmissions
And he
was
also
always a
had
pastime
access
of
to like
hers.
Jedi manuscripts from Yoda or something, or some
There's
point
no
he gains
technique
manuscripts,
there
I believe.
that
Well,
I
yeah, he has
haven't
to, because
perfected.
in the shit movie that is The Last Jedi, he has a ton of Jedi manuscripts that Rey is reading from, so he gets them at some point. But Luke did meet two actual Jedi out of their prime, but he still met two Jedi. You there! Halt! I said halt, not step on me. This isn't some sort of fetish class. Oh, you can't force push that out. Ah, no! Ah, shit. Ah, you lose! Loser. It worked for Rey, I think is what I mean, because Rey became like the most overpowered Jedi with literally no effort and like 2 days of training. Rey's progression as a character is very bad. That's why it bugs me when people say, oh, you know, you just hate women. It's like, no, I just like good characters. Rey becomes arguably the most powerful Jedi ever with almost zero training, and in like 5 days or like 2 weeks or something. The whole trilogy is, there's not much time set between the trilogy at all. But with the original trilogy, Luke had like at least a couple of weeks or months or something in between each of the movies. I came in that way. So Luke actually had time to train and get better. There we are. Where Rey really doesn't have time to get better. Not that she needs it. She bloody beats Kylo Ren in the first movie. The villain is no longer a threat because Rey can beat him in a fight.
My friend,
You know?
these devices appear to simulate this planet's gravitational pull. I can't help but see it as a motif.
And that's the problem with Rey. If your hero, or if your villain isn't a threat, then there's no sort of like grand moment where the villain is overcome, I guess. It does escalate pretty quickly. Well, the second and third movie, I think it is, or the first and second, in between one of them, the movie ends, I think it's The Last Jedi. Yeah, because The Last Jedi ends with them all on that planet, doesn't it, where Luke
For what?
dies stupidly because he force projected too hard. Like, that happens, and then isn't it at the start of The Rise of Skywalker, they're literally right there, or it might be at the end of number 1, the fleet attacks them, and then in the second of the trilogy the movie starts with the fleet still there, but Rey is somehow stronger. I can't remember exactly which movie, which ones it is, but you know what I mean. It happens, regardless of me forgetting in between 1 or 2 or 2 or 3. It's still there. At least Luke gets beat down for getting ahead of himself. Exactly, that's the problem. They're trying to do like the whole female empowerment or women power and whatever, which is fine. Make women feel strong. Women are strong. They should feel strong. But you gotta do it believably. Like, making girls think women are unstoppable and they can't die is dangerous. Because, you know, men and boys think that, and that's why more men die than women. That's why men jump out of fucking windows, because they think they can fly. It's not a good trait to have, so it's not something you want to be teaching girls to do as well. You know? But yeah, like, she beats the villain, no problems. They introduce a bigger villain, being Snoke. He is killed, no problem. At least in the original trilogy, Vader puts Luke in his place multiple times for thinking he's thinking he's the shit, when really he is just a piece of shit. He's not there yet. He needs to progress, he needs to learn and get better. And these people who are writing like the new Star Wars, I don't know if they just don't like the hero's journey, or if they think the hero's journey is beneath the characters that they create, or what it is. Like, everything about Snoke is weird. His presence in the story, his face, his death. Well, that's the thing. Snoke had a good potential because there was loads of like interest in Snoke, and people thinking maybe he was going to be what's his name now? Darth Plagueis, Darth Sidious's master. Darth Sidious? If you're, well, you know the names. I'm going to explain who these characters are to you. You remember everyone's name. So yeah, so people thought this was going to be Darth Plagueis because he never actually got screen time in the movie, because he technically died during the events of the Phantom Menace. You just never got to see it.
Afraid to face me yourself?
But then it turns out he's just a semi-powerful clone of Palpatine, which is just stupid.
It's okay, buddy. Just ignore her.
And I thought that was a terrible use of that character, because I was interested to see what they did with Snoke. I found him to be a fascinating concept for a character, at least. His face was weird, but I loved it when he whapped out his fucking gold pajamas. He looked badass in those bloody things. He's gonna kick your ass and be comfortable in his silks while he's doing it. And I thought that was hilarious, and then they just go like, yeah, Kylo stronger than him now. He's Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Oh, cool. And obviously they done that because it's like, oh, he's better than Vader. Vader didn't beat his master. And like, that was the problem with the prequels. The whole point of them is our characters are better than George Lucas's characters. It's like, no, they're not. They're really not. I thought he was a malformed Palpatine clone. Okay, that was definitely a fuck you from BD right there. it definitely was, wasn't it? BD has the attitude of R2-D2, hasn't he? He's got the same sass. I just think that's, for me, that's the biggest problem with the new trilogy, is they tried too hard to convince people that their characters are better than the original characters, rather than just making likable characters that people like just as much as the originals. The characters don't need to be better. It's not always a competition. As long as your characters are beloved and, you know, they're profitable, you're making money, well, that's all you need, isn't it? But I don't know who it was. If it was Disney, the head of Disney, what was his name? I forgot his name. I did know it at one point, but I forgot his name now. The guy, like the head of Disney, if it was him, if it was Kathleen Kennedy, if it was someone else. But someone wanted their stuff to be better than George Lucas's, for whatever reason. No! George Lucas is probably spinning in his grave. Wait, no, that's the wrong metaphor. Shit. If he were in a grave, he would be turning in his grave, yeah. But George Lucas isn't dead. I forgot he was still alive. Ah, hop on! Oh god. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Fool of a took. Alright, let's do that again. That's the trick you need to do for the next one, I believe. It's not yet the time to do that trickaroo. I guess that's why the window for making it is very strict there, because you're not supposed to be able to make it. I'm just better than this game anticipated.
You shouldn't be here.
No, you shouldn't be here. Get down. Imagine Lucas going on record saying, "I wish I was dead so I could have a grave to be spinning." If he came out with that one day, that's when you know you've ruined Star Wars beyond all hope. When the creator's like, "I wish I was dead." Can you jump on it, please? Yeah, that wouldn't be a good image for Disney's Star Wars at all, would it? Ah, this must be a double jump situation. Right, let's go back. Can't be asked to be doing that again. Ooh, sugar. This is for you, friend. Hooah! Alright, what we got over here? Right, let's let it. Go on, knock him off! I'll save you, my rat friends.
I don't want to hurt you.
Don't you? Ah. I came here to help you. I do think as well, though, the new sequel trilogy of Star Wars movies have made people appreciate the prequels even more. Like, the prequels, I think, are overall my favourite trilogy for Star Wars, probably just because of Revenge of the Sith on its own. but like I seen that movie in the cinema when it first came out. It's the first Star Wars movie I ever remember properly watching and enjoying. I know it's not the first one I've ever seen because I have vivid memories of being down my nan's and she put on the first Star Wars movie because I remember seeing R2-D2 and C-3PO walking across the sand on Tatooine. So I know I've seen a Star Wars movie before that one, but just the nostalgia and the memories of watching that movie in the cinema.
You're a monster.
I am what Sarah made me.
Boy, I hope I never have to be saved by you. Well, he attacked me. He tried to set me on fire. If I come to save you... Oh, no, the rat tried to kill me. If I come to save you, and you have the nerve to try to hit me after I'm saving you, then I can't be held responsible. You show respect to your saviour, don't you? Ah, I felt good. I missed the block that time. That was a good parry, that one was. That was like a harder difficulty timing. Just keep sliding, just keep sliding, just keep sliding, sliding, sliding. Enemy where? I'll get him. Yes. Oh, he's a higher ranked one. Get the fuck out of here.
I've taken the artifact back to my
oh,
ship
poor
for
guy.
analysis.
You're watching loads of Hunter x Hunter as well recently.
Doesn't matter what you steal. You'll never understand.
Like, what an interesting show that is.
Find out soon enough.
And what a...
I'll take those odds.
Well, a much more brutal show than I was expecting, to be honest. Because I thought it was like Naruto. I know there are some deaths and stuff in Naruto. But there's literally... You don't... It's not, you know... overly graphic. But there's literally a scene in Hunter x Hunter where 2 kids get eaten by a giant bug queen woman. Like, you see the kid get attacked by this giant bug thing, and then you like flashes forward to you seeing the queen's teeth chomp down eating something, and then you see their clothes on the floor. It's like, oh no! He's like 5 and I don't know, like maybe 3-year-old girl and like a 5-year-old boy or something. Shame this isn't The Witcher. Geralt would have said, "Damn, you're ugly," to at least half a dozen times. Oh, he would have, wouldn't he? That man loved to criticize people on their looks. Oh, I was nearly fucked. I love that game. The Witcher 3 is so good. I've gone back and played The Witcher 2. I haven't completed it yet, but I got pretty far in it. That's a good game. Not as good as number 2, not as number 3. Never played number 1 though, but that's PC only, so I'll probably never play that one. And it's quite an old game now, so I don't think it'd play well. They'd have to remake it. Me too, and I've never even played it. It's a fantastic game. Well, like I mentioned a little while back, when they do the update for it, to do the next gen update, I'll either do a full playthrough for it, or like 1 or 2 streams on it. Yeah, I hear The Witcher 1 hasn't aged well at all. But there's like an opening cutscene you can see for the game. The cinematic looks cool, but Geralt just looks weird. Like, the character's face shape just doesn't look right. He hasn't got that big sort of jaw that he has. His face is kind of like more skinny and long.
I noticed something while examining the sarcophagus. It's a very convenient.
I guess more like my
location.
face, because I got kind of like a long face.
You lured me here.
But Geralt,
Was this your
to
plan all
me,
along?
or at least the later version of him, has
Truly
more
have
of
the
a
wits of a
like a wide jaw, hasn't he? Like the powerful man jaw that they like to portray in media. Hey, no, there,
Watch out, he's moving.
moving.
I won't falter. I'll annihilate you.
I can't block. I still didn't block, even though I let go of block and pressed it again after he done his fucking attack. The game was like, no, you will take it all. God, that sounds like a line in a bad porno. No, he will take it all.
Take him down.
I don't know, maybe a good porno depending on your
Coward.
preferences, I suppose.
Don't let him escape.
Ah, shit, don't shoot at me! Ah, shit! Me lightsaber! Closer to the books then, he's described as pretty ugly there, with an unpleasant face. Yeah, they like to do that, don't they, in movies and stuff, when characters are portrayed as ugly. It's like, oh, you don't want an ugly character as our lead character, we want him to be good looking. The exception to that is Frank West in the Dead Rising. When Capcom first made that game, Frank West was like a typical JRPG sort of character, good looking, good skin, skinny guy, you know, like the typical JRPG character. But then they wanted it to appeal to the the Western audience, so they made him like an overweight fat guy. Like, yeah, that's what everyone else in the world likes. Overweight old men. Cool.
Forces within you, around you, connecting you to your weapon.
You must ignore all distraction.
I shut up, Master. You distracted me.
Force is with me. It connects us. Yeah, I think so.
See, I reckon if Cal wasn't responding to BD1, I reckon BD1 would be like, mate, you seriously fucking forgot how to do a force pull. Like, what's fucking wrong with you? He's like, yeah, I think so. It's like, you really only remembered that now? You remembered how to push things, but you forgot how to pull them again? Yeah, it's hard, man. It's the opposite direction and everything. Where are we? Give it to me. Yeah, do that.
You survived.
Not
I
part of your
did.
Plan.
Luckily, I always allow for contingencies.
Well, well, well. You better plan a lot of contingencies then, eh? You can't plan for this beast. What's this? Expert survival skills. Personalized stims. Let's get that one. Right, we can get into some extra areas now. We won't go to all of them though, because a few of them are just for like 100% in the game. And I can't be asked to do that. I've already done it twice. I'm not doing it a third time.
Jedi incoming. Just don't be next.
Right. Okay, you.
He can't match us.
Well, go over here. Prove it.
He
Go
can't
on.
beat all of us.
Go on. Huh? Run before he explodes! If you pull the core out, you do a lot more damage to them. No! Mischief managed. I know, right? Just grabbing fools and pulling them off ledges. So Fred and George wish they could manage this level of mischief. Oh, we'll see about that. Ow.
I can't fight anymore.
Oh, look at that, I beat you all. What a strange world we live in, eh?
Do not let him escape.
Why isn't it locking on to people?
One has fight in him.
Shit, my, not sure if you can hear that crackly noise, but just in case.
He's going down. Can't break through. You won't escape. Victory is assured. No.
Ah, take that, you butthole.
You cannot win.
No, you cannot. Oh, you seriously fucking stupid probe droid. Alright, come on, shoot me again, you knobhead.
Your end is near. You won't last long.
There we are, fucking twat.
Attack neutralized.
Hehe. Yeah, that's right, it's what you get. You must hump the wall for all eternity now. They don't learn either, do they? They must know though, the grapevine by now, that this, yeah, through the grapevine even, this guy Cal utterly murders every stormtrooper he encounters. At some point, orders must take a backseat for self-preservation. Oh my. Well, sadly, he doesn't work for eternity. He's twerking in hell now.
Good
He's
job.
just doing it in private. Yeah, you would think that, to be fair. It's like, you know, lads, I hear 15 squadrons have all gone missing after fighting this guy, this kid. I reckon we go back to Bogano, because I hear he's somewhere else now. Let's fulfill our orders over there, somewhere safe.
You there. Approach slowly. Get him before he escapes.
Go on, kick your ass! Right, I'm gonna... Right, so what are we doing here? What to do? This way. Alright, let's kill this guy, because I don't like the cut of his jib. Ow! I pressed Y then to do that, but he didn't do it. Right, I've saved you, let's be friends. How dare you attack your new best friend? Saved your life and everything, you ungrateful bastard. So that's another one with these games. I literally killed an enemy he had no hope at killing, and his response is, yeah, no, I'll kill you. Mate, you didn't stand a chance against that thing. Why do you think you could kill the person who killed it?
Incoming!
Hello. You little sneak. Hiding behind corners. And I thought that level of trickery was beneath you. I see now I was wrong. My fault for having high hopes and high expectations for you. Never again will I ever expect anything good to come from the likes of you, Mr. Stormtrooper man. Oh, your ball's mine now, boy. Ow. Right, that's it. I don't want to fight you. Go away. Oh, for fuck's sake, why is there a goat to you? Force pull? Ah! What about throwing one of these at it? Break the glass. Nope. I really thought this was a force push situation. Oh yeah, I remember now. Right. Clip you in by there. I think I remember now. Let's find out if I do remember now, shall we? Get back here! Yeah, I really didn't cut it in half, but alright. Right. And then we swing. See, now that we have force pull, we can go about doing this bollocks a lot easier. Hooah! Yeah, that's exactly what I was aiming for there, game. Cheers. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength. What? I ain't a traitor. When have I ever been part of your team? What are you on about?
The Empire will always find you.
Yeah, but it appears as though that doorway is just one thing the Empire refuses to walk through.
Traitor.
Right.
You can't escape the Empire. Too much for you? You'll have to try harder.
Why don't you try harder? Come on. Oh, what's wrong?
You can't keep this up forever.
It's a joke. Tells me I need to try harder, and you wouldn't even walk through a fucking doorway. Eh? No, he's not trying hard enough. Oh, what's wrong? Eh? What's wrong?
Come back and fight, traitor. Your skills are lacking. Just a scratch. Finish the fight.
Fucking Black Knight over here. It's a flesh wound.
BD, help please.
Where is it? Right, so yeah, so we need to break the vine by there, look. Just above, just by my head. So we gotta grab and throw one of these, but there we go, one of these. But if I just throw it directly at it, the water will distinguish it. And if you drop too far with it, you'll drop it yourself as well. I'm pretty sure it broke then. Yeah. Oh, it's over here. Hello? I was gonna say that. I will ignore this geezer, he's just trying to show us what you call it. Balls, what's it called? Just a force echo, so can't be asked to fight another one of those guys just for a force echo. But I might be able to just pull one from here, to be fair. Okay, the guy, he's deliberately not trying to grab it. Like, you know for a fact he can grab it from there, because he grabbed it from higher a moment ago, or from further. Or if I jump, look, if I try and do this, see? The only thing you can do is you can get lucky sometimes, and he drops it, but you can grab it again before you fall with it. I'm pretty sure the first ever time I played this part, like the game just glitched essentially, and I threw it through the water, but it didn't extinguish, so I got it without actually having to solve the puzzle. So if you drop that, there you go, that should be easier. Perhaps. Because now it's up there, and that might be easier to hit. I can't remember the correct way to solve this puzzle, just so we're all both on the same page here. I keep, like, even though I've played this is my 4th time I think playing through the game, maybe the 5th, I keep forgetting how you do this puzzle.
Having a good time, BD?
I can ask BD one at some point, but the game gives you fucking the worst hints ever. Like, oh, I can use fire. Like, yeah, I know that. That's not a hint. Yeah, so that doesn't make... Unless... If I go on here. No, the water... Well, technically I think that would be okay, but it'll probably still break. Yeah, you know, there's no water actually there. There's a big gap. The game is adamant. Absolutely adamant, I say. Right, just pull it down then. No, lift it up, I suppose. Oh, wait a minute. I got a plan. A devious plan. What happens if I turn this on? Oh my god, that's how you're supposed to do it, isn't it? That's actually the way you're supposed to do this puzzle. And then throw one of these to get caught in that. Wow, I've never solved this puzzle correctly before. I've literally never done it this way. Oh, look at me actually figuring out the puzzle properly for the first time. Before I was just throwing the fucking orbs and like making them land on platforms that they shouldn't be able to land on. I was doing it wrong. Only I can play through a game 5 times to finally figure out how to solve a puzzle the way the game intended. Every other attempt was some bollocks thing that I found out. Yeah, I was figuring out the puzzle my own way. I was solving it for means the game did not intend. Like I said, I was throwing them and making them get caught on like little ledges and stuff. You okay there, BD? Kind of flying.
Here it is.
That's what was so great about Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it is.
Representation of
The amount of just options you have in that game, so you can just do stuff and
this is Mixtral at the vault
do the exact same thing, but in a completely different way. This is fantastic.
Based on this imagery, I believe this object allows a force wielder to perceive the mysteries of the vault.
Oh my
This
god!
is the key and the guide, the Zepho-Astrium. But who would destroy images of it, and why? It requires more research.
A knobhead, I reckon. A knobhead would do it.
Find an Astrium, if any still exist.
An Astrium. You ever heard of it? Me neither. But a key. Yeah, I understand that. Looks like we know what we have to find.
Look at this genius. I know what a key is. I know what to do now. Fucking Einstein. But yeah, I think it's more strange that he hasn't heard of it, because like, you know, this droid would be programmed with a lot of knowledge and would know just stuff. And considering this droid has recordings of Master Cordova, obviously the droid followed Cordova around. So if he knew
Very
something
good, Padawan.
and the droid doesn't,
cleared the
it's
way.
because he didn't
you
want the
talking
droid to learn it or know it for some reason.
I needed this tomb raised. And now that I have what I need, you're of no use to me.
Can you reverse
Yeah,
what she's
well,
done?
you were of no use to me for ages.
Thanks. Hope this new encryption keeps her out for
Really?
good.
Slice probe droid.
You should check in with the Mantis. Trilla probably knows where they are.
To me!
You sure the comm's fixed? They're not answering.
Maybe they're all dead.
Something's wrong. We need to get back.
Not sure if that's been picked up by the mic. If it is,
Way
pardon me.
around. Think it's some kind of trap?
It's always some kind of
Seems like
trap.
we've been
What kind of
walking
foolish
into a lot
question is
of them
that?
lately. Wait, do you hear that?
No. Hello, is there a trap out here? Oh my god, you're right, Cal. An orchestra's here. They've started playing. How strange.
I'm never gonna get promoted. Not with that attitude, you won't.
Hey, you tell him. Get down here. Ah. I keep forgetting which ones I need to check out and which ones just have a chest I've already opened. Right, can I go through this door? No. Okay, so we do need to go back outside then. Oh, I was close. My legs.
Got an intruder here. That's an ally down.
I ain't an intruder.
Stand still.
Get out of here, you fake R2 unit. You smell. Friends, I'm coming for you. So it's mad how on this game, when it loads between the areas, you just get a little jitter for a split second.
Not the target.
In the original version of the game, you had like the game would freeze for a bit.
Again. Hit him again. I am not losing this.
Yes, you are.
Shooting at the target.
This guy is ready to rock and roll. Too bad he's just gonna die. Beep boop 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 boop.
Think you can handle this, Speedy?
Yeah, go on and you can slice it, I reckon. But there's nothing in there for me. Oh, is there something in there? You gonna scan something? No. Get out of here. Go. It would be cool if the characters commented on your lightsaber color. Could you imagine just like I walk over to see them all like, Cal, why do you have a red lightsaber? And just like, you know, oh, no reason, Grease. Where? I love those guys. Ah! Oh no! The ice! Not the ice! You bastard! Go on, shoot a rocket at me again, I dare you. Go on. Oh, he doesn't hit it back at him. Alright, well. Why are Sith sabers always red anyway? Damn it, should have looked at the message when I did. It's because the lightsaber itself has a kyber crystal inside it. The crystal is what gives it its colour. And when a Sith, like when a Jedi becomes a Sith, they have to do something which is called making the kyber crystal bleed. And by making it bleed, they turn it red.
This is it. That's gonna leave a mark. You're quick, aren't you?
Damn it! Half health nearly there. Reawaken. Right, this area, I don't think I can finish this bit in half an hour, so I'll get to the first checkpoint, save in this part. Hello! And then I think I'll leave it for today. But then again, I don't even know how far into it the first save is, to be honest.
Hello, buddy. Where are you?
Little pal.
BD?
My amigo.
Gotta find a way out of here. Wherever.
R2? Oh shit, wrong droid. Good thing BD didn't hear me call for R2. He'd be positively heartbroken.
Is that a power cable?
Oh, look at here. Power cable and something to insert it into.
That did it.
It's been a good stream. Lots of fun. I'm glad. I am glad you've enjoyed. Well, still got a few more minutes, probably, until I make it to one of the meditation circles. You know, this game has quick resume, so if I didn't stream all weekend, I would still most likely load right up to where I am now. But I don't want to take that risk. Let's have a look here. I can put you in here.
That did something.
It did do something now, didn't it? Plug you in. Where can I plug you? Ah! Plug you in here. No. That doesn't do anything. Alright, give it back! That's supposed to just pull it out, but alright, I guess not. Come on, give me the clip. So that has no power going into it. Ah, right. Yeah, okay, so that's this one does have power, so if I plug this in this side,
It's got power now.
ah yes, but BD1 can't open the door, can he? What are you? Do you have power? So you can walk it over there, but if you use the force, it's too far. Like, oh no, I can't make it.
Let's see if I can.
Good thing this area was made perfectly for someone with force powers to get around all the little, I don't know, little trap holes and stuff that would keep anyone else locked in. But you know, because I got me force powers, I can get around. Hello! Yeah, I hate those guys. That's the only like big monster I haven't killed yet. One of the like the albino versions of them anyway. They died, Cal. What do you mean what happened to them? What do you think? Swing! No. No? Thankfully not, no. Yeah, good thing you weren't in control of me me swinging. There we are, jump up here. Pull this up with me. Plug him in. And drop a roo in it. There we are, we got our little buddy back. Alright, maybe this area will be quicker than I thought.
Hey! Oh,
I've remembered how to do this area way better than I thought I would have.
Let's get that restraining bolt off of you. Jerks. Poor droids. Let's get out of here before the same happens to us.
Well, the same's not going to happen to you, Cal. You're not a droid. Don't be stupid now.
Don't fall behind.
He's rushing ahead, not falling behind. Come on now, Cal. Use your head, man. You can see what's happening here.
Work, BD.
People who...
Wait, this.
Yeah. He is. But his foolishness isn't adorable.
Think you can break in?
Right, here we go. So we're back in this room now. So I believe we just need to plug.
He's dying.
Oh. Do you go here? No. Do you have a plug? Ah, right, yeah, that makes sense. Right. There's 2 bits of power now. Is that enough to get this moving? There we go. Yes, we'll have to do like a big sort of battle by here. But I think I'm going to leave the big battle for Monday when I'm in the... when I think I can win. So I feel like I'm just going to die by here. And I just can't be asked for dying. Sounds like more of that throat singing though, doesn't it? Come back to this bit when I'm in the right mindset for it. Let's do a... what we got? Howling push. Let's get that one. I like the big force pushes. Oh, it's the Mongols again. It is the Mongols again. I'll actually be streaming a game with Mongols in it soon. Ghost of Tsushima is doing like a director's cut for Ghost of Tsushima, so I'm going to stream the extra content like on the 15th or 14th of September. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. Please consider leaving a like and maybe subscribing to the channel if you have, or maybe check out my Twitch, The Cosmic Turtles. I stream on there every weekday starting between like 5:30 and 6 o'clock. I rarely stream on the weekends, but if I do, it's most likely about the same time, but not guaranteed to be the same time. See you on Monday. Yeah, I'll see you on Monday, Hastruka. Take care and have a great weekend. Bye now. And then you get to look forward to more Mongol singing if you catch the start of the stream on Monday. Honestly, why does when I stream this controller always think I'm trying to turn off the console, not